And now we come to one of the trickiest part of a business plan, and actually is to translate the business plan into a business case. Now, the business plan basically explains the activities that we have to undertake in order to go from point A, which is the current situation, to point B, which is the future state, so the desired state. So basically we've gone through the different activities, the dependencies, the costs, the resources, the contingency plan, quick wins, but we need actually the authorization. So basically we need to pose this business plan into basically financial terms. Basically we have to determine the reason why we believe that the change has to occur, what kind of costs it will basically bring with it, and the benefits that it will give to the organization. So basically we have to translate the business plan into a business case. The business case basically has to be proposed to an audience that will decide whether we would have the authorization to go ahead, or for example we will have to make some amendments, or actually if the answer is no, forget about it. So the change manager would have to present the business case and of course the association business plan to the change sponsor, to the steering committee, and then it will be for the steering committee and the change sponsor actually to present the business plan and the business case to the people in the organization that have got the authority to make a decision. This can be a very long process, so never underestimate the length that it takes to get your business plan and business case approved. It is also, it depends of course on how hierarchical the organization is. Every company has got a different process and it can literally take time, especially when there are committees involved, because it means that if it goes via committee 1, maybe they say yes, committee 2 says no, so basically you got to go back to square zero, then basically going back again to committee 1, then going to committee 2, then it can be committee 3 want to get an amendment, so you got to go back to square zero. So you can see that the process can be extremely bureaucratic. Always take into consideration the amendments that you may have to implement in order to get the business plan and the business case approved. It's usually very unlikely that your business plan is going to be approved in one go. Of course, it depends also on the level of complexity of the plan itself. When proposing a business plan and a business case, you would have to take into consideration the company's politics. And that's when basically the sponsorship map comes, or a matrix comes into play. It could be, for example, the people that are in committee 1 are not particularly keen or don't see eye to eye with people in committee 2. So there are a lot of unwritten rules that it's better to be aware of. So that's why it's important to have a change sponsor that is very strong, that has got the authority to basically break down doors as and when required, and also for the steering committee to be composed by people that have the right level of authority to make decisions and make things happen. This basically explains why, when at an earlier stage you are choosing basically the key player of the change management team, you would have to choose the people with the right level of leadership, the right level of authority, and also people that are politically savvy. So when you are going through planning, always take into consideration all the issues that you may encounter as and when your business plan will be translated into a business case, and all the delays and issues also of political nature that you may have to deal with. This is actually part of being a great leader and also being a successful change manager. Thank you so much for watching.